Well, good evening. I'm your host, Robert Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity. Tonight, we're talking about 7 ways why Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity inspires you. Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity is hypnotherapy that rises you out of the anxiety of therapy and having to go through the trauma of what you've always done, and opens a way for for you to feel relaxed and energized to rise out of your self-taught trauma, drama, blame, shame, thinking that other people had something to do with your life after an incident, and instantly become that. And after that incident, everything becomes a subconscious mind frozen in time of experience of emotions, words that were said, the heat of the heat of the situation. The emotional trauma or drama, but it's the heat of the situation. Then it instigates your insecurities and immaturities, and the way you always done things, fear, and then it activates your fears, your parents' way of life, and self-embedded doubt about yourself. So by admitting your limitations, barriers, and bondage are your comfort zone boundaries of your life. As I introduce Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity is liberation over therapy. And see, liberation over therapy is you're still going through the therapy, but you're liberating yourself internally. It's liberating intuition, boldly expanding, revolutionary acumen, trend-setting, innovative, optimistic now. And see, therapy, everybody says, oh, I'll go to therapy and I'll get it all taken care of. I was going to class, and a lady come in there and says, I just come because I like the therapy and hypnosis. And I thought, is that all we're doing is massaging whatever's going on? So that's where I come up with hypnoacuity. Acuity is vision, listening, and inspiration. And it's just hypnoacuity focuses on pure liberation, opening you to release and let go of hidden dismay rather than reliving the past. When I first got into self-help personal growth, they said, well, go back to the past and rewrite a letter. But yet my day-to-day life was just staying the same. And something that I really opened up to with hypnoacuity and Cowboy Wisdom is you got to liberate the now. Going back and doing everything that feels good, but it keeps that memory and that frozen in time representation, all the emotions, the feelings, and all the dismay of that situation awake within you. So when you go to liberating the now, your everyday life shows you the way out of it. And see, and how many times how many times, or much of the time you liberate something from the past, but it's still going on in the present moment. So if you listen, question, and comprehend the present moment, you're going to rise out of the limitations of yourself. See, something I really opened up to is I liberate me from me, my viewpoints, opinions, and beliefs, and I do it in present moment. Everything in your life is present moment. The past is over. But see, when you have that thought and that memory, it's now. So what is going on in your present moment experiences that is taking you back to that situation? Our subconscious mind is a nice little guy, but he likes to remember everything. And even the unsavory rat-a-tat crap we try to rise out of, the subconscious mind thinks that's a comfort zone. So you're really trying to rise out of your comfort zone of your own programming. So that's why I never listen to a self-help, personal growth, self-improvement, a psychiatry or a psychologist written program, because all they're doing is reprogramming you with their limitations. Liberation is rising out here and now, naturally optimizing the wondrous curiosity within you to ride on your liminal carpet glide, to question, listen, image the inspirations of your desired lifestyle, to comprehend your life. And see, that's something I really took out of my life, is learn. I comprehend it. See, when you say learn and you say comprehend, which one gives you the energy to rise? And that is what I really understand about letting go of hypnotherapy and opening to hypnoacuity, because it energizes your inner star power to rise and shine of your divine daredevilry. And all daredevilry does is rises you out of your thinking memory mind. See, everything we're really doing here to liberate yourself is quieting that thinking memory mind. Because as soon as you say mind, you go into memory and it's looking for something. And it's usually looking for something to blame. But your inner rising star encourage you to embrace your native megastar prowess, allowing you to become the Oscar winner of your life. How does it feel to be the Oscar winner of your life? And see, life is a liberating invitation, fostering enterprising, emancipating events, encounters, experiences for you that show for you through your daily life here and now. Also opens you up to trusting your abilities. How does that feel? Trusting your abilities, acumen, agility, and audacity. Promote trust in your ability, promotes trust of your abilities, and enables you to communicate away your dismay, fostering sovereign, savvy, and confidence. It really opens you up to a sovereign tenacity and confidence. As you break free from the past, as you liberate you from you, to listen to the liberating airwaves of the present moment, allowing you to rise above your past struggles and embrace your sleek, unique talents. Everybody has got sleek, unique talents that are above the boundaries of your comfort zone and out of all the socialized education of the world. And it really allows you to rise out of the third world enslaving business mindsets to embrace your unique talents. Your talents are unique to you. I never will understand your unique talents. You really want to awaken to a picturesque awakening. That is your mural of majestic, ubiquitous, rebel-rousing audacity, loving life. But you really overcome your perfectionism of yourself, because all the education out there teaches us perfection programming. My favorite one is when I read somebody rise out of being perfect. Yet you look at their stuff, it's all perfect. My stuff isn't. My stuff, I never edit my podcasts. I unpunctuated all my writings. To rise out of a habit, you got to do something that irritates the habit to open up your own innate talents. When you can dissolve societal perfection programming, stops you from being intimidated by your limitations and outside sources. As Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity awakens your listening imaged inspirations, campaigners' questions, optimizing canny comprehension, electrifies your enterprising wisdom to express energizing revelations that designs and colors your inner scenery with your dreamer's paradises, pristine desired lifestyle, and moneyed up accomplished outcomes. See, I stopped using the word goals because it's very bland. I use accomplished outcomes because I feel something, but I feel it down here in my gut area. As I now understand and admit, my chaos, my unique chaos challenge, my chaos, challenges, adversity, and controversy are unique to me because because you can't look at your chaos, your challenges through other people's eyes because it's unique to you to be a picturesque awakening of your sleek, unique abilities, your fashion designer daredevilry, acumen, agility, and audacity to rise out of your current situations while hearkening your free-flowing energized inspiration, intuition, imagination, innovation, relishing and embellishing your sleek, unique trailblazer talents that chauffeur you through life with ease. Energizing, adventurous, spectacular, emancipating events, encounters, and experiences. See, everything we try to do in the one-size-fits-all world is we stall out in our own self-torment, agonizing over life, then lying to ourselves that everything is okay. And that is the biggest fallacy in the world. And the more I awaken to hypnoacuity, which is hypnotherapy, more I awaken to it. It's something I discovered in hypnotherapy for me. And if this is for you, that's fine. If it isn't, that's fine. Hypnotherapy never allowed me a pathway out. It always kept me trying to find something to heal. Well, when liberation is, you liberate internal brilliance every day. You're starting to rise out of it, and it's liberating invitation, boldly expanding rebellious energy to rise out of your situation. And I never do use the word shift because I want liberation and rise. I want to rise and liberate, or liberate of rising, enterprising prowess. And that's what life is, a liberating invitation, fostering emancipating events, encounters, and experiences, and out of everywhere dares to rise you out of your current situations. And Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity shows you the way inspiration rises you out of your overthinking about your current situation and trying to control your reactions to everything that's embedded in your subconscious mind, frozen in time, emotions, feelings, descriptions, images, and representations. And see, something I really have opened up to and understand now, whatever age that event or encounter or experience was embedded inside you, that is how you're going to react because your subconscious mind has no idea of time, but it knows how to bind you in time. So when you open up to a better way and stop aggravating the memories and start entertaining your subconscious mind, subconscious scenarios, and entertain your brain, you drain the pain of your life. Now, 7 ways why 7 Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuities inspires you to rise above anxiety. How does that feel to rise above it? And once you go down, it's like standing on a cliff watching a river. You're watching that river, and as it goes by, you see your anxiety just float away in an effortless way. Because your anxiety is associated with traditional therapy, And when you let go of the anxiety, you promote relaxation and inner energy to overcome all your self taught trauma and drama. See, that's something that I really opened up to understand. All of our self taught, or your self taught trauma and my self taught trauma and drama, it's all self taught. Something I caught myself at a little older. How do you use trauma and drama to get attention and sympathy? Oh, hell yeah, I did. Of course, I'm standing here. I'm supposed to be the one, but no. You can never show people out of their anywhere unless you've done it yourself. That's my philosophy. If I'm showing you a better way, it's something I experienced. I experienced liberation myself. See, it's easy to go get a book. It's easy to go get a class. But life shows me the way out of my trauma and drama. And all the stuff they teach me is fantastic. But the wisdom I comprehend from my life experiences, along with what they showed me, I liberate me from me, sets me free. And it also, by what I've really learned, you release past limitations by addressing the subconscious mind's frozen emotion, words, and insecurity through questions. You question yourself. That querying questions liberate that gallivanting savant. It's going to show you a better way. It also shows individuals a way to admit and release their limitations, barriers, bondage, and leading to sovereign liberation. See, I stopped using self-help, personal growth, any kind of thing that bonds me to a memory. I use it's sovereign liberation. And all that is you're no longer controlled by outside sources, and liberation rises you above it. It also awakens your inner wisdom optimizing inner wisdom through listening, imaging your inspirations, and asking liberating questions, enabling a deeper comprehension and expression of your inner rising revelations. Take the word thoughts out of your life and use the word revelations. It all calms the inner scenery and allows you to rise. See, I rise out of this because I listen to the situation, dissolving my habituating bullshit to energize my whys. And Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity, we teach sovereign liberation. So 7 ways why I rise. And I use 7 ways because it kind of just calms and opens up a campaigner's curiosity. Sovereign liberation energizes autonomous acuity. I love the word acuity because it's inspiration, visions, and listening. That's my definition. And sovereign liberation energizes your frequencies of autonomous acuity and sassy tenacity, opening the way for you to realize your talents, wisdom, and energy and clarity will show for you through life in an effortless way. The biggest thing is it liberates you from the past and conditioning from the past here and now. It liberates you from your viewpoints, opinions, beliefs, parental influences. I want to talk about that. I did my inner. I don't do my inner work. I do my inner liberating questioning, and discovered my parents influenced my life immensely today. In this moment, and they've been both. I love them to death, but they both left. But I had some of I had their selfishness for damn sure. So when I let go of that, I really rose up to understand that their way, our ancestors' way of life was back there. But if you look, the ancestors' way of life is still doing it through business today, the business third world enslaving mindsets that go through the world. And as you rise out of your parents' influences, ancestor survival mode programming, and third world enslaving mindsets from indoctrinated education awakens your autonomous audacity to face and embrace your day with a facilitator participating foresight and ingenuity. One thing I like about sovereign liberation, it rejects egotistical arrogance and know-it-all ignorance. So by rising out of your egotistical arrogance and fear-based thinking opens a way for you to embrace your spirit poise and your sovereign worth. I use the word sovereign over self because self gets into memory and things, but sovereign gives me the oomph to rise. And see, that's something I really want to really open up to express to people. When you rise out of the situation, it's like it's like an airplane taking off. When you get up to life, you leave everything behind you. Always be on that airplane of liberation, just feeling yourself fly away in a loving way. 7 ways. This is one of my other ones. 7 ways why politically incorrect inspiration dissolves my perfection programming. It breaking social constraints as politically incorrect inspiration rises me above socialized sabotaging, egotistical, arrogant, and arrogance and know-it-all ignorance, thinking that I'm really somebody. Freeing me from me and my self-imposed limitations. All your limitations, barriers, and boundaries are within you. As it goes, you're embracing an inner dialogue that allows you to dissolve and energize your inner dialogue with your dreams and disperses stubborn ignorance and self-inflicted trauma, leading to sovereign liberation. What feels better, personal growth or sovereign liberation? Liberation flows. And it really, what it does is opens you up to listening, overthinking, and shifting from thinking. So you rise out of thinking and knowing to listening and witnessing your free-flowing foresight that ignites your natural wisdom and innovation to color your world and design your world your way. What Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity does, it's about liberation. And that liberation is you liberating you from you. And see, something we talk about everything, but everything we've done has our viewpoints, opinions, beliefs, and parents' influence, and never allows us to flow a free-flowing liberation. So it's Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity inspires you to feel sovereign liberation flow through your veins of fame. Feeling amazing, majestic energy awaken you to your dreams. And I am Robert Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity, and may your day be as blessed as you are a blessing to me and the world. And enjoy your weekend.